What's up, everybody? It's your favorite author, MBT, Michael Berardo Tooley, and I am here to... Wow, my glasses are always uneven. I don't know if my ears are uneven or my glasses just suck. One of the two. Does that happen to you guys? Your glasses are always uneven? Look at his hair, dude. I feel like they Screech Powers from Saved by the Bell. Anyway, for some reason, every time I make these videos, I feel like I'm doing a wrestling promo, but we'll get through it. Today, I wanted to talk about some of the books that impacted me on my journey of writing my own book. Now, the other day I'm just going to go with it. The other day, I made a reel on my 5 best spirituality books. Today, I'm going to talk about some of those books that really had an impact on my life and to become a first-time author. So the first one is a book that actually was given to me by my father as a gift. It's called The Light Between Us by Laura Jackson. Now, I'm not going to show you the front of this cover because I've used it quite a bit as a coaster on my coffee table. Well, maybe I will. Anyway, so what this author does is she talks about her special gift. I think she believes she's a psychic. And she talks about the gift she has of connecting with people from the other side. And she also talks a lot about signs, coins, numerology, birds, whatever, anything that people from, on our side of the fence see from their dead loved ones. So this is a great book. If you're seeing a lot of signs, if you want to really hear a lot of great stories about people connecting with their lost loved ones. Now, my second book is, I got this referred to and something fell on my floor, but again, we're going with it. Is called by Mitch Albom, The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. I had this on my reel as well. And this is about an 83-year-old man named Eddie who fixes carnival rides at Coney Island. And he dies while he's doing this. And he goes to heaven and meets 5 people throughout his life. I think he was a veteran as well. And he meets 5 people that he went through in his life. And each of these people that he has met, they tell him what type of impact they had on him. Because he just thought he was just a regular guy, just fixing carnival rides, I guess, and he didn't realize what kind of impact he had on other people. And I think being a first-time author, I didn't realize what kind of impact I've had on all of you who've joined my group. I just thought I'd just write a book about a girl, my experience. I didn't think anybody was really going to care about it, but apparently it's resonated with a lot of people, and I'm very grateful for that. So definitely get this book. You can get it at your local library. It's called The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. Okay, next book. Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Now, this is not necessarily a spiritual book, but it's more of a self-development book. And this is actually the book I talk about in my book, because when I wrote my book, I didn't know how to write a book. So I read this book in one night. I think I started reading it like it's 7 o'clock at night. I got done with it about 3-4 in the morning because I had no idea how to write a book. And this book, Green Lights, is about his journal entries throughout his life, and it's about personal development and what he went through in each stage of his life and how writing about it. And this is why I think journaling is so important, because you get to look back on things that you've done and say, hey, I can fix this, I should change this. It's a great tool. If you don't journal, you should definitely do it. But this book is really, I use as a guideline to write my own book. And I thank you, Matthew, for that. And maybe one day I will be on his podcast. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. And finally, shameless plug. I know this backwards. Girl I Never Knew. Love Beyond the Veil. Michael Berardo Tooley. That's me. This book is about my experience I had with a girl named Laura who I never knew. For those who don't know about my book, I started having dreams about her. I never knew her. She died 4 or 5 years after or before I started having this encounter with her. And like all the other books, I started seeing signs, dreams. Numerology was a big thing, and also journaling. So all these books that I just talked about kind of relates to my story and how I became an author. So tell me in the comments, what books have had an effect on your life? Let me know.